Could he potentially play in Jackson State? What does that
No,
mean
no,
to you?
he's not going to play us right now. We're not ready for that. No, no, not what's, and we're not into sacrificing our kids to get a check.
The current political climate and increase in focus on racial justice, along with corporate and philanthropic funding, have played a role in the interest in historically black colleges and universities skyrocketing. According to the Mid-Eastern Athletic Conference, Morgan State University saw a 60% increase in applications, while Norfolk State University saw a whopping 184% increase in applications between 2016 and 2021. HBCUs are even attracting star athletes who may have gone to predominantly white institutions in the past. Makor Maker, who was ranked 16th on ESPN's Top 100 in basketball, turned down offers from Auburn, Kansas, Kentucky, and UCLA, deciding to commit to Howard University. Similar to Maker, the number 2 football prospect in the country turned down offers from Alabama, Clemson, Florida State, and Georgia to join Coach Prime and Jackson State University. Speaking of Deion Sanders, he's the true leader of this current HBCU football rise. Coaching since 2012, he graduated to the college level. His impact and his influence has led to other NFL greats getting in on the HBCUs. Former Tennessee Titans running back Eddie George is now coaching at Tennessee State, while Grambling State hired former Cleveland Browns head coach Hugh Jackson. With all that being said, HBCUs have been dominated by PWIs on the gridiron this season. Still being treated like red-headed stepchildren, HBCUs are being treated like hoes to these Power 5 programs, and they're the pimps. And I'll tell you what I mean in this special edition of the Sports Minute. $65-17, $56-24, $70-13, $45-7. These are not winning lottery numbers. These are some of the outrageous blowouts by Power 5 schools making our HBCUs look bad. One of the biggest reasons I said what I said is because a lot of games are just payoff games. Jackson State head coach Deion Sanders said in a quote, "If we gonna get our butt kicked, shouldn't it be worth it? How in the world are we settling for the peanuts and the little minute droppings that they giving us when everybody's darn near 500 to 600,000?" And you know what? I agree with him, because not only does it break these young men mentally by telling them that, hey, we could go out here, we could compete with these guys, knowing darn well this school is light years ahead of you in terms of recruiting, financial resources, and everything else. And you know darn well that you can't. So when you go out there and you get a blowout 70-3, these kids feel like, well, what am I just out here for? I'm out here on national television getting embarrassed, all for a little bit of money that's not even gonna go to my pocket. I have a big issue with that. And then it puts out a bad perception about HBCU sports in general. If you're a college senior, if you're a high school senior, and you're on a trip and you're with Jackson State, not Jackson State, I'm sorry, not Jackson State. Let's just say somebody like, let's just say FAMU. If you on a recruiting trip with FAMU and they're trying to recruit you to come play football, and you go out to a game or whatever, you see them on TV and they're getting demolished. I mean, getting their ass beat by like Ohio State, and the score is 77-0. What's that going to say to that child? That's going to put in his mind, man, I don't want to go there. I don't want to play there. They suck. I don't want to play there. You know, that's what I believe. You know, and I really just think it's time for HBCUs to stop saying yes to these money games. You're just a filler on the schedule. Here, let us kick your ass this week. Here's a couple of dollars. And you're selling out these young kids. All money isn't good money. All money is not good money. I think HBCUs need to get together, and y'all have to take a stand. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'm Rico McGee. This has been the Sports Minute. All right? In a minute.